on May 16th. Bring your families, bring your flags, bring your smiles. We're having a party, we're celebrating British identity, and we decide how we behave. And on May 16th, we will control our behaviour and have a great day.
This is not your typical political statement. What's been released is a pointed message that's already igniting serious discussion across the United Kingdom. Tommy Robinson has put forward what he describes as an urgent appeal, calling for large-scale public response. The message touches on sensitive and deeply debated issues: immigration policy, the reach of government authority, and rising public dissatisfaction. It's the kind of communication that doesn't just inform, it pressures, provokes, and demands attention. And as it spreads, reactions are forming quickly, with strong opinions emerging from all sides of the conversation.
It's the date the world hears our roar, that we have had enough of migration, we've had enough of mass immigration, we've had enough of the oppression from a tyrannical government. The Labour Party are going to get trounced 7 days before this election. This election will become a demand for a new election. Get rid of those tyrants in power.
But the key issue isn't just what's being said, it's why it's being said now. Does this message reflect genuine public frustration that has been building over time? Or is it a carefully framed narrative intended to spark a reaction? There's a specific date mentioned, along with assertive claims that raise the intensity of the situation. That alone shifts this from commentary into something more consequential. As the tone sharpens and the message circulates, the broader implications are becoming harder to ignore.
1.5% to 2% of the voting population to oust this government, and that's what we need to do. We need to have 200,000 feet on the streets at Leinster House to order the government to cease and desist. God bless you all, Éireann go bragh. Let's stand together for Ireland, for a new Ireland, not the Ireland that they're trying to take away from us.
Pay close attention, because the statements being made are already creating clear divisions across the country. Public opinion is splitting, and the conversation is becoming more heated by the day. This is no longer a quiet debate. It's unfolding in real time, with competing perspectives pushing back against each other. Subscribe for direct, no-nonsense analysis that cuts through the noise and focuses on what actually matters in the headlines shaping national discussion.
Use this opportunity, after watching what's happening in the Republic of Ireland, to ask you, the British audience, what other moment is there going to be with momentum, with the crowd, with the scale of the event we're going to have, with patriots travelling from every corner of Great Britain? When is this going to happen again? It's not going to happen organically within a day or week. People need time. They've had time. We've given you the date. May 16th is the date. It's the date that Britain rises. It's the date Britain unites. It's the date the world hears our roar. That we have had enough of migration. We've had enough of mass immigration. We've had enough of the oppression from a tyrannical government. The Labour Party are going to get trounced 7 days before this election. This election will become a demand for a new election. Get rid of those tyrants in power. Get rid of them. We don't want another 3 years of borders open. 3 more years of police oppression. 3 more years of corruption in the judiciary. 3 more years of their bullshit, again, and abuse of the British public. We've had enough of it. Enough of rapists coming into our country on boats. Enough of putting people first. Enough of not giving British families their homes. People waiting on housing lists for 10 years, 15 years, and you give them to loads of Afghanis who are 22 times more likely to rape people. We've had enough. This is the moment that Britain rises. If you're watching what's happening in Ireland, it's our turn on May 16th. Make your plans. To the detractors who don't like me, what other moment is there going to be like this? To get those numbers in our capital city, to unify our 4 nations together. When is it going to happen? When else are we going to have this moment? The momentum is with us. You saw what we done on September 13th. The entire world is watching. We have support coming from some of the biggest governments in the world. Trust me. Okay? We have some great surprises for all of you on May 16th. Now, whilst I'm saying this, whilst I see some people making certain comments, do you know the fight we are going through to legally have this event? The hurdles we're jumping through. Do you know now we've got to hire crowd control people £15,000. They're throwing all these obstacles at us. Every day we're jumping through new hoops to make sure we put on a safe event. The left, the pro-Palestinians, they're going mental. There's an article now in today's Guardian that the police have took our side. I believe the police have took our side. That's it. The police are on our side. The police are fed up of the betrayal of the British people. The police are fed up of the way that they were used for political policing against their own population. Everyone in this country is fed up. May 16th is chosen as the date. Make your plans. There's never going to be a moment like this to bring London to a total standstill. For the world to watch and hear our voice. They have made us, silenced us for 2 or 3 decades. And we will be silent no more. Not only will we not be silent, but we will have the entire world from every corner of this globe is going to be watching you, hearing your voice, sending a message to the corrupt establishment and letting Keir Starmer know, get out of that house. No one wants you there. We want an election right now. That's what's happening after 7. They're going to get trounced in the locals. This will be a demand for an election descend on London May 16th. There you go. Got that out of my system, didn't I? And all of it will be done peacefully. So make sure I may get pretty passionate and pretty irate because I'm angry. Because we're all angry. But you know what? They'd want you to spill over that anger. We have managed to control our own supporters and to channel it. And what we're saying is if you wasn't being heard, I'd understand people's anger. But we are going to have the world listening to what we're saying on May 16th. Bring your families, bring your flags, bring your smiles. We're having a party, we're celebrating British identity, and we decide how we behave. And on May 16th, we will control our behaviour and have a great day. Make your plans, Britain. And God bless the patriots in Ireland. Stand up. Keep standing up. I can see your government falling on this issue. And you see if the Irish government fall, it's a message to the rest of you of what unity can do. So let's unify Britain on May 16th.
Let's be clear. This is a highly charged message, and it comes with strong, unapologetic.
Now, what we need is between 150 to 200,000 people to march on Leinster House and demand that the government is dissolved. That's all it takes. 1.5% to 2% of the voting population to oust this government, and that's what we need to do. We need to have 200,000 feet on the streets at Leinster House to order the government to cease and desist.